Hello everyone, welcome to another video about the data. And in this video, I'm gonna talking about the what I'm doing right now for the data engineering. So right now, I'm developing the tool, the tool, the application we call the One Data Governance. I will show you what is the One Data Governance. The One Data Governance I developed is about discover and access the data assets. Um, if you don't know about the data governance, the data governance is where you can apply the rules, data quality rules, and also apply the policies to your data sets. For example, you have the data warehouse on the Databricks. How you can apply all the data quality checks on your data set on Unity catalog, or how you can apply the policy to dataset like the only authorized user can access the restricted data, and only the HR user can access the personal information. That is the how we can apply the policy. And data quality is, I think I already told you about or sharing with you about what is the data quality. We have the 6 dimension data qualities, and you can watch is in the playlist. So about the day one data governance, I create 6 features, 6 services here. But right now I'm still developing those, and we have 3 features available now, which is the data governance and catalog, where you can discover, document, or manage the data assets. The next thing is the data market, where you can browse and request access to data. Like you had a portal where all the data is coming, and you interest in the sales data. You want to have the access on that data instead of request um, the you unknown body. So you just click on that and accept send a request, and that will navigate to the approver, and they can review your request and accept. So the next thing is analytic dashboard, where you can review all the data, all the qualities, all the compliance, all the KPI and metrics. It's just the basic markup view, but we can have the um, better views and better data. You can see we have the policy like data classifications in your organization. They have some classification depending on your what is the definition of your companies. Like this is the public data, this is the internal use, or this is the confidential data. So we have the action classifier to classify the data, or it's just a manual work. We have the data retention policy. For example, in your organization, some data should be backed up or archived in 1 year, and after that they will delete it, or they may be longer. It's just the retentions. Next thing is just quality standard. Like you have this year create some report, and you need to have some restriction on your data. You have to have some check on your data, and here you can create the definition of the rules. Right, and about the data catalog, here you can view all the data you have. And the interesting about the data catalog is the tag. You can see we have the for example, the sales transaction here. You have the tag like certified, which means this data is certified, and that means 100% quality score. They have the tag of PII, that means this data contains the personal information and is quite sensitive. From the data market, if you're interested in the sales, we can search the sales transaction. And from the data market, where you can request access to this data, you can add the request and type for reporting. And if you click on submit request, this request will send to your approver, and then they can review and accept your request. This is the data governance tool, and it's still developed. Hopefully I can release the first version as soon as I can. To develop this application, I use the TypeScript, and the most important related to the data is about the what database I use. Currently, I use the Superbase for all transactional database operations, and also all the authentication. In Superbase, we have authentication here where you can authenticate by using the email. We can create some policy or multi-factors, create some sections, and in the database here we can have the overview of all the connection about your tables. I have the big table here, the access table, and how it connects to another tables. I think I have 17 tables here. The interesting is I define all the foreign key in here. I define all the foreign key here, like we have the access table, I have the schema here, I have the foreign keys, connect to category table, and I need to have the control logic. If the user access the data, they just have the user views, and if the admin access to this data, they have the admin view. They are the different personas and with different views where I can control all the logic. And just a random thought about the database development on all backend. Since I was the backend engineer and I developed the web applications, I use Java, and we have the term called ORM. ORM is the object relational mappings, where you can define the mapping between backend and database, and where you can create all the foreign key, all the trigger, all the dependencies, all the constraints in the logic on the backend is quite super transparent, and that more robust robustly system, and you can easily to maintain the backend and database side. Database is just like the database separation transactional database, so no hidden trigger, hidden functions in the backend in the database side. So just super cool. And yes, this is it for this week, and hopefully I can share with you about the data governance tools, because it's still in develop. I don't want to release this as soon. So I still develop some admin dashboard where you can review all the assets, create asset management where you can create the new data, and the database connection where you can connect to your database and scan the data, and that was super cool. And hopefully we will have the first versions really soon. This is the solution for the enterprise or the company who want to deploy their own unified data governance tool on-premise or on the cloud, where they can integrate all the governance tools together. That's the great product, I think so. And yes, I think I will stop this video, and hopefully you have a great day, a great week, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.